Yo, what's up? This is your boy Postman, and you're tuned in to Post in the Dark Room. It's been a crazy night. Voice is done. I'm out here with the big homie, Maggz. Big homie, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling, brother?
Yo, it's been one hell of a night.
It's been a marathon, man. All them hits from KO. It's been great.
Yeah, so we're here at the KO show.
Yeah.
Live at the Hill, the Para-City edition. You hit the stage today. How was that like?
It's love, man. It's been nothing but love these last couple of days, you know.
Yeah.
From dropping the joint and performing on stage right now, it's nothing but love, man. It feels good, you know, to be out there and you know, fans showing so much love. It's always a pleasure to be on stage, you know, especially in such events, because like with KO we share history, you know, so it's always love, man. It's also like a big up for him to put me on his show, you know. It's love. It just shows how much love we have for each other as homies, you know.
So big homie, you've been having one hell of a year. There was a time where on social media, like someone said some shit about you, and then the whole country actually stood by you. And yeah, the people actually stood by you and they said, nah, not with Maggz. How did that make you feel actually?
Bro, humbling, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you don't really understand the impact you have on people, or the impact that the people can have on you, until there's a moment that actually requires that, or you know, puts that in the picture. And that was one of those moments where I felt love, you know, from like, yo, the community, like, bro, these people really fuck with me, you know, and I fuck with them so much, you know. I love my fans, like, really, you know. I know a lot of artists say I love my fans, but they don't really mean it. But I really love the people who fuck with me, bro. It's like, I feel like they family, you know. If I could meet them all and give them my number, we can have a personal conversation, I could do that, bro. That's how much I love my fans. And I just felt like, bro, I felt so much love from like SA hip hop. I was like, yo, man, these people really fuck with me. Clearly the work I've been doing over the years means something, so what's love?
It definitely means a lot, because when you were performing, people were actually singing along, and for me it felt like a full circle moment, because it was my very first time hearing you perform or seeing you perform, and I'm very young, fairly young, and it was like, you know, me and my homies were jamming to heaven, and it was like, oh snap, so many memories, you know. But I want to get into the recent joint that you now did. But before I get into that one, Maggz has been silent for a number of years now. Why has that been the case?
It's been just, you know, just things behind. It's been things just behind the scenes that you know, created a sort of like an uncomfortable position for me. So I kind of like took a back seat, like, okay, let me take a back seat, focus on other businesses that I'm working on, you know. So I did that. Like, I'm working on a website right now called Sponsor, and like for creatives and shit. So like, I decided to just focus on that for a little bit until I got my groove back, you know. And then I finally got my groove back, you know, as time went on, because this thing is like, it's innate, it's in us, you know. Like, you can't really run away from it. Even if you do try to run away from it, it just calls you somehow. My bad. I don't have podcast etiquettes. But yeah. So I just shit. I got I lost my train of thought. But it was one of those things where, because hip hop is innate in us and it's who we are, I couldn't run away from it. The bug just kept calling and calling. So I eventually got back in the studio and, you know, started like slowly just getting my groove back, you know. I was a little rusty in the beginning, but, you know, I'm slowly just, you know, got the cobwebs out, and now like I'm like flowing again, you know. So yeah, right now I'm just concentrating on making like new music, because I know the fans been asking for it. So I just wanna, you know, give them that at least, you know. And yeah, man, that's what I've been on. Now,
this isn't the first time you link up with A-Reece. You have linked up before.
For sure.
So how did that collab come about? And
the first
I'm just gonna layer the question. How did that first collab come about? And what was the conversation like when Stogie initially hit you up?
Oh shit, the first collab, I have to say, like, I fuck with Reece so much. I think he's an exceptional rapper, bro. Like, yeah, he's one of the best I've heard. Like, I'm talking including international shit. One of the best, you know. And so when that homie hit me up, like, yo, Maggz, I'd love to like, you know, let's work on some. Obviously, we'd meet in public and discuss. Yo, we need to put in some work because the respect goes both ways, you know. So and he finally just hit me up like, yo, I'm working on the tape. I got some shit. Would you love to jump on? I said, bro, you ain't gotta ask twice. You know, it's you, my nigga, anytime. You know. So yeah, man, that's how the song happened. You know, and obviously he owes me some shit, so he gonna hop on my project too. You know what I'm saying? With relation to Stogie, he just hit me up like, yo, let's do a joint. There was none of the A-Reece and Nasty conversation. It was just like, yo, fam, let's do a joint. I mean, Stogie hit me up like 2 years ago to keep it a buck, you know.
Yeah.
So he's been sitting on this thing. This thing has been in the tuck for a minute.
Yeah.
Hit me up, yo, let's do some work. Yeah, we did it. And then, because Stogie is such a stand-up guy, so with everything that was happening, it'd be like, yo, I'm feeling like I should have A-Reece and on the joint.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, I'm all for it, you know. I think that's gonna be flames, you know what I'm saying? If like both them niggas can agree, obviously, you know, because at the time it's, you know, the height of the
beef, so-called, so-called,
I don't want to say beef, because it was so whatever the underlying issues, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, Stogie hit me up, and yeah, we fucking did the joint, and then obviously there was all this hullabaloo around A-Reece and Nasty, and yeah, man, that's just things happen naturally, organically, and then it just
I think honestly it was a very big moment in culture, and I think I'm glad that you were very part of it. You were, I think you were an integral point or part of South African hip hop in as far as lyricism and the bars are concerned, and I think you were just the perfect fit for that. And
I appreciate that, bro. You know, obviously, you know, people have conversations about a lot of things, you know, like, you know, obviously I understand the sentiment that people wanted to hear
Nasty
A-Reece and Nasty
alone,
you know, doing their shit on their own with no distractions or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was not the intention of the song, you know, like, you know, obviously they are both adults, they could do that on their own if they felt that was for them. But this was more for Stogie. Stogie is an OG to all of us, not only just them, also to me, dog. You know, this is one of the pioneers in the game, bro. Someone I hold up high. So when he calls, you just gotta heed the call. Be like, yo, that's the homie. I gotta, whatever's going on with my life, I gotta stop. And, you know, and so that was what it was. And I'm just glad that it took such a shape and it became such a monster. Like today, my homie was telling me the numbers. I couldn't believe it. Like the most streamed song in South African hip hop history ever. Yeah, bro, the #2 most streamed song on Spotify ever in South Africa. Yeah. Like that's including your Drakes, that's including your pianos. Like that's how much of an impact the song made. So it's an honor to be part of it, and I respect everyone on that song. I just think they're all exceptional rappers. And yeah, man, shout outs to Stogie for having me on. It was also like a big up, a shout out in a certain way, because with all this commotion, all this talkability and all this conversation, you know, he could have had anybody, but he chose me, bro. It's not like I chose myself to be on the song. He hollered at me. So that's love for me. I'll always have love for him for that. And yeah, man, shout outs to everybody on the joint. I think everybody held it down. Yeah, everybody's exceptional in their own pocket, killing it. And I know obviously the fans will be the ones with the who's the best, who likes what. You know, let the fans have that conversation. Let it be fun. That's hip hop. You know, hip hop will always be a competitive sport to say. You know, but that's the fun of it. And the beauty of music is that everybody has their own taste, so not everybody likes the same thing. Some people are bigger fans of Nasty, some people are bigger fans of Stogie, some people are bigger fans of Reece, some people are bigger fans of me, you know, so it's just how it is, but it's fun for the game. Everybody's talking about hip-hop again. Hip-hop has been on the back burner for a minute. We gotta keep it a buck, you know, with all this piano and three-step and Afro-tech like taking over the music. We have to be real about the conversations and where we are as hip-hop as a culture. So we know we gotta do a lot to get back to where we are. It's not just gonna be like 1 or 2 songs. We need to move as a movement and make an impact, like how piano is moving. And I think the culture will get back to where it was and even bigger heights. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So
big homie, thank you so much for your time.
Nah, man, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you. My pleasure.